Please begin, ma'am.
No one is perfect is a very old saying and applies to everyone on this earth. Every creature does some mistakes, but there exists a superpower on this earth which forgives them, which gives them another chance to start their life moving on the right path. We human beings are more prone to committing mistakes. We hurt others with our thoughts, words, and deeds. The sense of self is another reason which leads to disputes with our friends and loved ones. The sense of self is also the one which holds us from asking for forgiveness and forgiving others. Samvatsari is the festival of forgiveness which is celebrated by Jains on the last day of Paryushan. This day arrives after the religious period of Samvatsar or Paryushan. Tomorrow is the Samvatsari Mahaparv, for which all of us have today gathered to celebrate this most auspicious festival of Jain community. I welcome Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, all the teachers and dear students for the same. Let us begin the program with the Navkar Mantra. I request everyone to join their hands to seek the blessings of the divine. Today, we have class 9th and 10th students with us who are going to share their views on the virtues of forgiveness and compassion. First of all, I welcome Yashika Jain of class 9th A to present her speech on the topic Forgiveness, Freedom from Hatred.
Good morning. Today I am Jessica Jain presenting my views on forgiveness, freedom from hatred. Forgiveness is an act of forgiving someone and showing mercy and kindness towards who have wrong. When he forgives someone, he actually excuses for their wrong he has done to us. But if we do not forgive people, we go against God will. Think what will happen if God does not forgive us? Our life would become miserable. For example, if we fight or try to take revenge, which means do the same deed with the other dead, there will be no difference between that person and us. Secondly, if we forgive someone, then he is at higher place. There will be no damage to our self-respect. Instead, he become more respectable. According to Konya Wu, forgiveness is a key that unlocks the door of resentment and the handcuffs of hatred. In short, forgiveness is a sign of love. All human beings make mistakes, but only some people possess the quality of forgiveness. Sometimes two friends gradually develop enmity between themselves. They develop an emotion of anger, which gives rise to the number of evil thoughts. And in return, these evil thoughts make them blind towards their inner voice. And instead of caring for each other, they harm each other. Hence, we should remember that enmity leads to failure in life. We become dishonorable person in the society. According to Ruben Addy, forgiveness to clear the mind, to purity the heart, and clean the soul. Those people who forgive and forget other mistakes or kind of loving, they are also cheerful and happy. This is because they have no forgiveness and resentment in their heart. Hence, we should learn to forget and forgive others. By looking in the past, much was happened as a result of some kind of revenge which caused the death and decline of many nations. Forgiveness is just another name of freedom. In last, I would like to say that forgiveness is an internal possessive of letting go of feelings and thoughts and bitterness, resentment, and anger towards someone who is believed wronged us, including ourselves. Forgiveness can even lead to feelings of understanding, empathy, and comparison of one who hurt us. And it brings a kind of peace that helps you go on with the life, which takes time, patience, and determination. I free myself from hatred through forgiveness and love. Thank you.
Thank you, Yashika. कर्म खपाने आया, पाप मिटाने आया, आत्मा को परमात्मा से मिलाने आया, प्यारा पर्व पर्यूषण आया. Throughout Paryushan Week, MSMS students and teachers conducted various programs related to virtues to be followed during Paryushan. In primary classes, Doha and poem recitations were conducted, and in the middle classes, students made beautiful posters depicting love for nature. Let us see the glimpses of the celebration in class 4th and 5th.
दूसरों को दुखी करने वाली हिंसा के समान है. जहाँ क्षमा है वहाँ धर्म का वास होता है. जीवन रूपी झंडा कला कशाओं को हमें दिल से है मिटाना. कला कशाओं को हमें दिल से है.
और सभी बच्चों ने जो दोहे सुनाए, ज्ञान प्रिय दोहे सुनाए, वो दोहे भी बहुत अच्छे थे. और जो बच्चों ने स्पीच करी तो स्पीचेस भी बहुत अच्छी थी. इसलिए मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है कि आज अपर्णा जी हमारी हेडमिस्ट्रेस टेस्ट मैडम ने ये प्राइमरी कक्षाओं का प्रोग्राम किया. रमा जी ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से इस प्रोग्राम का संचालन किया और रुचिका मैडम ने अपने आशीर्वाद से
served for us today. So many teaching and that too on a very small platform. So I particularly learned so many things today. And this is my promise to myself, and I want you also to make this promise to yourself that today onwards we are going to use magical words in our lives
and beautiful learnings.
Now I welcome Priyanshi Jain of class 9th B to present her views.
Holding a grudge doesn't make you strong, it makes you bitter. Forgiving doesn't make you weak, it sets you free. So with this thought, I, Priyanshu Jain of class 9B, is here to present my speech on forgiveness, freedom from hatred. The famous saying goes, to err is human, to forgive is divine. What makes the power of forgiveness comparable to God? The very nature of humans is to get angry and feel resentful towards those who have hurt us or did some harm to us in any way. We tend to remember the undesirable actions of others which impacted us and made us feel bad. Forgiveness is the act of overcoming the feeling of resentment or revenge for the person who has done wrong actions. Forgiveness is a virtue, but the way people perceive it is quite relative. Some people think that certain actions are forgivable while others are not. Some people think that forgiveness encourages the wrongdoer to perform the ill deeds repeatedly. Forgiveness is subjective, and the act of forgiveness can have many meanings. Acceptance of apology may be forgiveness for some, while helping the others who hurt you to get out of habit of ill treatment may be a way for others. We all make mistakes, so when we learn to forgive others, we can also seek forgiveness when we commit follies. Also, if we are able to forgive others, we also learn to forgive ourselves in situations of self-guilt. Thus, the virtue of forgiveness helps us come out of the feeling of self-blame. If we fail to forgive ourselves in time, we often end up realizing that others had forgiven us long back, but we kept feeling bad about ourselves all this time. Forgiveness helps us feel light and help us get rid of hard feelings that occupy our mind and heart and eat away our peace of mind. Forgiveness is a way to self-fulfillment. People who can readily forgive others are much more responsible and satisfied inside than those who keep grudges against others and develop feelings of enmity. The feeling of anguish only results in arguments, fights, mistreatments, and war in certain cases. Those who forgive help create positive energy on this planet. Now let us take the example of a terrorist who kills hundreds of innocent people in a terrorist attack. Does he deserve forgiveness? Such criminals kill common man in the name of religion and consider it a way to please or reach their God. Heinous acts of this degree do not deserve mercy or forgiveness. If the people who are close to you betray or hurt you, you find it most difficult to forgive them. Sometimes the extent to which your trust is breached determines the ease or difficulty in forgiving. But it is true that the more easily we forgive the other person, the less likely we should suffocate ourselves keeping bad intentions for the wrongdoer. We need to feed it into our system to let go so that we do not stay annoyed and offended for long. Our grudges will only affect the relationship with the person and not hurt the other person in any way. The ability to forgive gives us a sense of freedom and makes us suffer less and feel lesser misery and pain. At last, I would like to say, to forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that prisoner was you. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanshi, for the wonderful words of wisdom. अपने भावों को उच्चतम शिखर पर ले जाने के लिए ज्ञान की जरूरत होती है, परंतु अपने भावों को किसी के दिल में उतारने के लिए सरलता की जरूरत होती है। तो इस पर्युषण पर्व पर सरल बनने की कोशिश करें, क्योंकि सरलता के पथ पर केवल पवित्र और निश्चल आत्माएं ही अग्रसर हो सकती हैं। Now I welcome Colleen Catherine Lohia of class 9th B to present her views. She is not able to unmute. I suppose she is not able. Okay, now.
Paryushan Parv is the most important Jain religious observance of the year for both Shwetambar, who observe the festival over a period of 8 days, and Digambars, for whom Paryushan Parv lasts 10 days. This is a time of intensive study, reflection and purification. So, on this auspicious day of Paryushan Parv, I'm Colleen Catherine Lohia of class 9. I'm here to give my speech on forgiveness, freedom from hatred. Forgiveness is a promise, not a feeling. When you forgive other people, you are making a promise never to use their past sin against them. Almost everyone has experienced being untrue by someone. It could be a former co-worker, friend, or a family member. But hanging on to those negative feelings can do great harm to our health. Forgiving a person who has done something unjust to you is never easy. But dwelling on those events and reliving them over and over can fill your mind with negative thoughts and suppressed anger. Forgiveness is different from condoning or failing to see the action as wrong and in need of forgiveness. It is different from excusing or not holding the offender as responsible for the action. It is different from forgetting or moving awareness of the offense from the consciousness. Lord Buddha taught us that forgiving others as well as ourselves is an important step on the path towards a better life and towards enlightenment. Giving up hatred and forgiving the harm done to us by others allows us to move on and to achieve peace of mind. And if we are able to achieve peace of mind, then we are the one who is truly successful in life. Shama vashi kriti loke shamaya kim na sadhyate shanti khagga kare yasya kim karishyati durjana. Arthat, forgiveness is the power of powerless. Forgiveness adorns the powerful. Forgiveness has controlled this entire world. What cannot be achieved by forgiveness? All religion believes about forgiveness and reconciliation are key principles which need to be followed in any circumstances. And if someone does wrong and then asks for forgiveness, then it is called prayaschita. Lord Krishna also taught us in Gita that human being meant for peace, harmony, empathy, and forgiveness towards others. At last, I would like to say, may this Paryushan Parv brings us happiness and prosperity. May we all get self-purification and uplift so that we can intake the 10 universal virtues in our practical lives successfully. Thank you.
Very nice, wonderful. Thank you, Colleen. Thanks a lot. Now let us see the glimpses of posters made by classes 6th, 7th, and 8th on forgiveness, compassion, and nurturing nature with a musical presentation by Mrs. Venu Garg.
And notable gift given to us by God. To understand nature as anything that is on the earth that is composed of the surroundings such as the vegetation, animals, food, water, plants, and the buildings.
Save your energy consumption. Switch off the power button when no one is in the room. Don't use personal vehicles when public transportation can be used. In fact, you can even use your bicycles for small distance.
बच्चों अच्छे काम करो जग में ऊंचा नाम करो बच्चों अच्छे काम करो जग में ऊंचा नाम करो वक्त सोकर वक्त जागो वक्त तुम पढ़ाई करो Schools are a window to your soul and a doorway to your spiritual destiny. If you let them into your life and allow them to teach you, you will
save animals, save wildlife. Wildlife is a precious gift from God for this planet. The term fauna is not only for wild animals, but also for all known domesticated life forms.
The religion of Samvatsari is about being large-hearted, compassionate, and harmonious to further the spirit of brotherhood in society. Compassion is a bond that unites all of humanity, a desirable virtue of life you want to have and you look in others. My poster depicts compassion to animals. When I look at the eyes of an animal, I don't see an animal. I see a living being. I feel a soul. Be compassionate to animals, as all animals have the power to speak a great language and understand one language called love.
All of us, whether be it humans or animals or plants, everyone deserves love, respect and care. क्षमा अंतर के भावों से मैं सबको आज करता हूँ, क्षमा कर दो कि मुझको भी यही उम्मीद कर।
Forget the wrongs done to you. When somebody do something wrong with us, we get filled with lots of negative emotions. If we let go our anger and resentment, we experience healing and reconciliation. Whenever you forgive someone, you should not do it for the sake of your wrongdoer. Rather, you should do it for your own sake, for the sake of your own mental health.
The first to forgive is the strongest, and the first to forget is the happiest. Forgive and forget. It may not change the past, but it gives the future.
Appreciate those who love you. Help those who need you. Forgive those who hurt you and forgive those who leave you.
तैयार करने में बहुत मेहनत हमारे विद्यालय के संगीत विभाग के सभी अध्यापकों ने की है, तो आइए उनका स्वागत करते हैं।
एक संघर्ष से जूझने में सक्षम है। हमारे धार्मिक पर्व इसी ऊर्जा का समावेश हमारे जीवन में करते हैं, जैसे कि क्षमा पर्व। भगवान महावीर स्वामी से anger begets more anger, but forgiveness and love leads to more forgiveness and love. Bhagwan Mahavir Swami says, forgiveness is not a weakness, it's a jewel adorned by the courageous. क्षमा तो वास्तव में वीरों का विभूषण है, जो हमें साधारण से असाधारण बनाती है। एक ऐसा उपहार जो हम स्वयं को देते हैं और कष्ट मुक्त कर देते हैं।
उपयोग करें, उनको अपने जीवन में लागू करें। जब आप उनको अपने जीवन में लागू करते हैं तो जीवन ट्रांसफॉर्म होता है। तो इस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के लिए हमें सूचनाओं को ज्ञान में परिवर्तित करना होता है। हमने ये 10 दिन तपस्या करनी है, ज्ञान अर्जित करना है, और उस ज्ञान पर चलने के लिए जो हिम्मत है वो हिम्मत हमें जुटानी पड़ती है। इसलिए आपका बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ और आपको संवत्सरी पर्व पर, पर्युषण पर्व पर, तपस्याओं के दिनों के अंदर, जिसमें आप प्रकृति का भी संरक्षण करते हैं, प्रकृति को बढ़ाते भी हैं, जीवों का, छोटे छोटे जीवों का भी की रक्षा भी करने का व्रत लेते हैं। चींटी सबका आप ये डिटर्मिनेशन करते हैं कि मुझे इन किसी को भी हिंसा नहीं करनी। वचन, कर्म, मन से, वचन से, कर्म से कोई हिंसा।
Resolution that out of so many beautiful things that you have said, you are going to adopt one thing today. Today onwards, I am not going to be angry. Or today onwards, as Abhilasha said in her beautiful poem, that we need to be disciplined. उसने कहा समय से उठो, समय से सो, समय से काम करो. So if we can adopt that, yes, I would try to be a little more disciplined. Or somebody said that let us care about animals. Somebody said let us care about nature. So let us take baby steps and contribute in our own way. So take one resolution today and adhere to it. So once you feel yes, you have now mastered it, then you can move ahead to the next one. So this continual journey will definitely help us become wonderful human beings.
सभी का धन्यवाद करता हूँ। विद्यालय के प्रबंधक समिति के सदस्य जो हमारे बीच में नहीं है, लेकिन उनका आशीर्वाद और उनका सार्थक सहयोग हमेशा हमें प्राप्त होता रहता है। और विद्यालय के निदेशक श्रीमान SL जैन जी का, जिन्होंने इतना अच्छा संदेश हम सबको दिया है और हमारी प्रेरणा के स्रोत रहे हैं। हमेशा आगे बढ़ने के लिए हमें प्रेरित करते हैं। विद्यालय की प्रधानाचार्य जी, जिन्होंने सारे कार्यक्रम को इतने अच्छे से लीड किया है। और
Now let us welcome the last presenter from class 9C, Purvi Jain, to share her views. Purvi? Maybe she's not able to unmute herself. Am I audible? Purvi, I could see Purvi, but she is not okay.
To forgive is the highest, most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. So good afternoon to all present in this virtual meeting. Today, I, Purvi Jain of class 9C, is here to present a speech on forgiveness, freedom from hatred. The famous saying goes right, to err is human, to forgive is divine. What makes the power comparable to God? The very nature of humans is to get angry and feel resentful towards those who have hurt us or did some harm to us in any way. We tend to remember the undesirable action of others which impacted us and made us feel bad. Forgiveness is the act of overcoming the feeling of revenge for the person who has done wrong actions. Forgiveness is a virtue, but the way people perceive it, it is quite relative. Some people think that certain actions are forgivable, while others are not. Some people think that forgiveness encourages the wrongdoer to perform ill deeds repeatedly. It is a subjective, and the act of forgiveness can have many meanings. Forgiveness is an acceptance of apology, maybe forgiveness for some, by helping the other who has hurt you to get out of the habit of ill treatment, may be a way for others. We all make mistakes, so when we learn to forgive others, we also seek forgiveness when we commit faults and free from hatredness. Also, if we are able to forgive others, we also learn to forgive ourselves in situations of self-guilt. Thus, the virtue of forgiveness helps us to come out of the feeling of self-blame. If we fail to forgive ourselves, in time, we often end up realizing that ourselves all this time. If the people who are close to you or hurt you, you find it most difficult to forgive them. Our grudges will only affect the relationship with the person and not hurt the other person in any way. In any way, the ability to forgive gives a sense of freedom and makes us suffer less and feel lesser misery and pain. Giving and receiving forgiveness are different things, but gives us similar results. As a result of giving and receiving forgiveness, a person may feel grateful, empowered, motivated, and thankful. If I have caused you offense in any way, knowingly or unknowingly in thought, words, or deeds, then I seek your forgiveness. Michhami Dukram, Michhami Dukram. Thank you and have a nice day.
I congratulate and I thank all the speakers from class 9th for sharing wonderful thoughts conveyed by beautifully articulated speeches. आचार्य श्री विद्यासागर जी महाराज ने कहा है, जैन धर्म भाव प्रधान है, द्रव्य वस्तु को नकारता तो नहीं है पर गौण अवश्य कर देता है. To forgive is the highest and most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. So let us welcome class 10th A student Atishay Jain, with his PowerPoint presentation on relevance of forgiveness in today's world.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, a second, please. Relevance of forgiveness in today's world. Forgiveness, the key to freedom. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness is the international and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude regarding an offense and overcomes negative emotions such as resentment and vengeance. Why is forgiveness important? Forgiveness is for our own growth and happiness. When we hold on to hurt, pain, resentment, and anger, it harms us far more than it harms the offender. Because to forgive is the highest, most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. Facts related to forgiveness. The researchers have found that individuals who truly forgive experience increased hopefulness, decreased anger, improved spiritual connection, increased self-confidence, improved relationships, and reduced stress, with corresponding enhancement to physical and mental health. Forgiveness is not based on other action but on our attitude. People will continue to hurt us through life. We either can look outward at them or stay stuck and angry, or we can begin to keep our mind on our loving relationship with God, knowing and trusting in what is good. If they do not repent, we still have to forgive. Even if they never ask, we need to forgive. We should memorize and repeat over and over. Forgiveness is about our attitude, not their action. Some good quotes about forgiveness. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. There is a nobility in compassion, a beauty in empathy, and a grace in forgiveness. Anger makes you smaller, while forgiveness forces you to grow beyond what you are. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. Things do not happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. So forgive and give a second chance. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a permanent attitude, truly said by Martin Luther King Jr. If we really want to live peacefully, then we must know how to forgive. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Forgiveness says you are given another chance to make a new beginning. The first to apologize is the bravest, the first to forgive is the strongest, and the first to forget is the happiest. Now, I, Atish Jain of class 10th, want everyone present here to forgive me for all of my mistakes that I had committed, knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you, and Michami Dukhanam.
Thank you, Atishay. Now let us welcome Anya Jain and Komal Sethi of class 10th B with their presentation on Forgiveness, the Path to Wholeness.
Jai Jinendra. Today, I, Komal Sethi,
and I, Anya Jain,
are here to present our PPT on forgiveness. Forgive others, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. When we avoid forgiveness, a feeling to take revenge always resides in our heart, which can lead to frustration. But if we forgive someone on his bad deeds, our heart and mind become relaxed. Forgiveness is a path to be walked. There are steps along the way: loss, anger, acceptance, learning, etc. Forgiveness is often understood as an act of unselfish, unconditional love, an act in which we learn to forgive and forget. Forgiveness leads to feelings of understanding, empathy, and compassion. Forgiveness is a perpetual journey. There are many bridge crossings, many paths. Each restores a bit more what you have lost. Now over to Anya.
So, what is the real meaning of forgiveness? It means as a conscious decision to expose feelings towards the person who has harmed you, regardless of thinking that whether they actually deserve your forgiveness or not. It's not forgetting evil acts said, but to experience the ultimate measure of inner peace. As we all know, the phrase that if anyone can teach how to hate, then that particular being can also be taught to love, as love comes naturally to the human heart. Just like that, forgiveness is the choice of love over fear. By forgiving a misdeed can help us to forget it and then move on. It is a key to forgetting the painful times, as we often fondly remember the good moments of our early years, but we file away the painful ones like the unwanted boxes in the attic. But as long as we hold resentment and blame out what has happened, we are influenced by those holdings. So at last, I would like to conclude that forgiveness is a healing gift to oneself and as radical acceptance of the human condition.
Michami Dukram. Thank you.
थैंक यू आन्या, थैंक यू कोमल. जैसा मैंने अभी कहा, जैन धर्म भाव प्रधान धर्म है. यदि आपके चंद मीठे बोलों से किसी का रक्त बढ़ता है तो यह भी रक्तदान है. यदि आपके द्वारा किसी की पीठ थपथपाने से उसकी थकावट दूर होती है तो यह भी श्रमदान है. Let us welcome the last student presenter of today's program, Garv Kohli of class 10th C, with his presentation on the topic Compassion, the Essence of Forgiveness.
Good morning to all. Jai Jinendra. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Keeping this in mind, I, Garv Kohli of class 10C, is here to present a PowerPoint presentation on the topic Compassion, the Essence of Forgiveness. Before moving towards the presentation, I would like to tell you something about Paryushan Parv. Paryushan is the most important annual holy event for Jains and is usually celebrated in August and according to Hindi calendar in Bhadrapad months of Shukal and Paksh. In this spiritual week, Jains increase their level of spiritual intensity, often using fasting and meditation. The 5 main vows are emphasized during this time. There are no set rules. The followers are Friends, according to Albert Einstein, a human being is a part of whole called by us the universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desire and to affection for a few people nearest to us. Our talk must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. Now the question arises, what is compassion? So, the meaning of compassion is to recognize the suffering of others and then take action to help. Compassion embodies a tangible expression of love for those who are suffering. Moving ahead, we will understand the need of being compassionate. A single act of compassion can change a person's life forever. Compassion is the willingness to give. It's the desire to donate your talents, abilities, and most importantly, your time. Compassion is a bond that can unite all of humanity. Compassion embraces the noblest characteristics of human beings. It allows us to think of others instead of always focusing on ourselves. Compassion is the greatest gift one human being can share with another. It's never too late for us to make a positive difference in the world. We simply start by thinking of others first. Now I will show you some of the life examples of being compassionate. In the first image, you all are able to see that a man is upset and his colleagues are trying to console him. This action is of being compassionate towards others. Similarly, in third image, we are able to see that a boy is helping an old woman, which shows the action of being compassionate. Also, in other image, a monk is teaching a child to develop the feeling of compassionate by planting the seed of compassion in him. Now, the next topic we will understand that how can we cultivate or practice compassion. Some of these methods are: start by practicing self-compassion, putting yourself in someone else's shoes, moving beyond your self-referencing, practicing kindness without people-pleasing, relaxing your judgments. Listen generously, heal your own trauma, practicing presence, practicing radical self-care. After that, I want to show that how can we show compassion to others. Start with yourself. The best way to learn how to be compassionate towards others is to be compassionate with yourself. Praise yourself for your success and forgive yourself for your mistakes by giving a gentle touch. Communicate verbally and non-verbally. Make eye contact. Keep your body turned toward the person speaking and listen quietly. Be considerate with your words. Explain yourself. Don't assume that because you are dealing with someone else's strong emotions, your own emotions have no place in that interaction. Learn how to advocate. Respect privacy. Be attentive to someone's personal privacy. Protect their dignity. Shut the door, pull the curtain, and don't gossip. Learn to show kindness. Learn how to volunteer. Volunteering connects you to others, giving you the opportunity to make new friends and increase your social skills. Next are the some quotations through which we can describe compassion more clearly. Compassion is the only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Compassion is the basis of morality. Compassion is that no one has ever become poor by giving. Now at the end, I want to conclude with we need to learn to feel compassion unconditionally by planting the seed and letting it grow. It won't be complete and whole until we learn to experience compassion for all, regardless of whether they are of the same skin color, beliefs, nationality, race, education, socioeconomic status, or anything else. We need to learn that we are more united than we think, and that compassion brings about more cooperation and balance rather than unhealthy forms of competition. A healthy society is not a divided society, but a united one, where people have compassion towards each other. So be compassionate and make this world better for living. Thank you. Efforts by students of class 10C.
Thank you, Garv. Thank you very much for the nice presentation. I thank all the class 10th students for preparing beautiful PowerPoint presentation and explaining them so very wisely. Now let us move on. क्षमा वीरस्य भूषणम. महात्मा गांधी ने भी कहा है, कमजोर व्यक्ति कभी क्षमा नहीं कर सकता, और क्षमा करना एक शक्तिशाली व्यक्ति का ही गुण है. तो इस विचार को आगे दिशा देते हुए और सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम चित्रण मुद्रण हेतु मैं श्रीमान हरीश वर्मा और श्रीमती पूनम वर्मा को अब आमंत्रित करती हूँ.
हाँ आ रहा है, चला दो.
कैसे हो?
हाय दीदी, हाय भैया. और ओजस, कैसा लग रहा है लॉकडाउन में?
कुछ खास तो नहीं, पर हाँ एक बात बहुत अच्छी हो गई.
वो क्या?
मैं अपनी दादी से रोज एक कहानी सुनता हूँ.
अच्छा, तो फिर कौन कौन सी कहानियाँ सुनी तुमने तो दादी जी से?
बहुत सी. पर दादी ने मुझे आज पर्यूषण पर्व की कहानी सुनाई. आज क्षमा पर्व है ना.
क्षमा पर्व यानी सॉरी डे. चॉकलेट डे तो सुना था, स्लैप डे भी सुना था, पर ये सॉरी डे?
हाँ रे, सॉरी डे.
नमस्ते दादी जी.
नमस्ते नमस्ते. अरे रौनक, उर्वशी, आज तुम दोनों एक साथ क्यों? आज लड़ाई नहीं हुई तुम्हारी?
अरे दादी जी, वो तो हमारा चलता ही रहता है. अभी मैं यहाँ से जाऊंगा ना तो ये फिर मुझे मारेगी.
मैं मारती हूँ? दादी ये झूठ बोल रहा है, ये मुझे मारता है.
अरे झूठ मत बोल दादी जी, ये मुझे मारती है.
ये मारता है?
तू मारती है.
तू मारता है.
ओहो, बस भी करो. अब एक दूसरे को सॉरी बोलो. चलो.
ओके, सॉरी.
दादी जी, आप ओजस को कुछ क्षमा पर यानी सॉरी डे के बारे में कुछ बता रही थी ना, प्लीज हमें भी बताओ ना.
हाँ बताती हूँ. पर्यूषण पर्व यानी क्षमा पर्व. ये पर्व हम जैनियों में ही मनाया जाता है. अरे जाने अनजाने हमसे न जाने कितनी गलतियां होती हैं, इसलिए आज हम सबसे उन गलतियों के लिए क्षमा मांगते हैं. क्षमा तो हमारे देश की संस्कृति का पारंपरिक गुण है. यहाँ तो दुश्मनों को भी क्षमा कर देते हैं. अरे अपनी गलती मान लेने में कोई शर्म नहीं करनी चाहिए, और इसी तरह हमें दूसरों को भी उनकी गलती के लिए क्षमा कर देना चाहिए. जितना सुंदर शब्द है ये, उतना सुंदर इसका होना. क्षमा बनाती है निर्मल, मन मंदिर का कोना कोना.
वाह दादी, मुझे तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है.
हाँ दादी, और बताओ ना.
अरे अब मेरी पूजा का समय हो गया, फिर कभी बताऊंगी. अब मैं चलती हूँ.
हाँ दादी जी, हमारा भी स्टडीज का टाइम हो रहा है, हम भी चलते हैं. नमस्ते.
नमस्ते नमस्ते.
क्या हुआ?
अरे कुछ नहीं यार, मैं नीचे खड़ी हुई थी, पता नहीं किसी बच्चे ने मेरे सर पे पत्थर मार दिया. तो जाना तो देख कर आ कौन था वो. इतनी तेज मारी.
बच्चा था.
दीदी जी सॉरी, मैं ना पेड़ पर ना फल तोड़ने गया था पत्थर से, तो मैं पत्थर मारा, गलती से आग के लग गया. सॉरी.
अच्छा, गलती से लगा था. वैसे
से जाने अनजाने में गलती हो गई हो तो बिना किसी शर्म के उससे माफी मांग लेनी चाहिए।
तो आओ इस क्षमा पर कर दे सबको माफ, मन में भरा है जो भी कूड़ा कर दे उसे बिल्कुल साफ।
आया पर्यूषण है, 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 जैनों का त्योहार आया पर्यूषण है। शुभ भावों का त्योहार आया पर्यूषण है, हम जैनों 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 का त्योहार आया पर्यूषण है।
सब कहते सॉरी बोलना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है। नहीं, सॉरी बोलना तो बहुत इजी है। तो चल हम इनको सिखाते हैं सॉरी बोलना कितना इजी है। मैं हूँ छोटी बच्ची, मन की बुरी सच्ची, गलती करते हम बार बार, सॉरी बोलते हम बार बार। फूलों को नहीं तोड़ूंगी, फूलों को नहीं तोड़ूंगी, पटाखों को नहीं फोड़ूंगी, कागज को नहीं फाड़ूंगा, लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं करूंगा। संवत्सरी का पर्व बनाओ, हाथ जोड़ के क्षमा को पाओ, मगर मन हो अगर साफ तो कोई भी करेगा माफ। हम इच्छा में दुगड़म कहते, सभी लोगों का प्यार बढ़ाते, किसी का दिल हम ना दुखाए, आ संवत्सरी का पर्व बनाए। हैप्पी संवत्सरी। जय जिनेंद्र।
इतनी सुंदर प्रस्तुति के लिए पूनम जी और हरीश दोनों को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। उत्तम क्षमा मार्दव आर्जव भाव हैं, सत्य शौच संयम तप त्याग उपाव हैं, अकिंचन ब्रह्मचर्य धर्म दश सार हैं, चहुगति दुख से काढ़े मुक्ति के करतार हैं। मान मद लोभ माया क्रोध प्रचंड अग्नि के समान है, जिस पर ठंडे शीतल जल का काम करता है ये पर्युषण पर्व। आइए इस पर्युषण पर्व पर अपने आप को इस शीतल जल की धारा से सरोबार करें। मेरी तरफ से सभी को पर्वाधिराज पर्युषण पर्व की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। नाउ आई वेलकम आवर ऑनरेबल डायरेक्टर सर to motivate the gathering by his pearls of wisdom.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सारिका जी, बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम किया और जो बच्चे हैं उन्होंने इतनी अच्छी मेहनत करी है कि मैं बता नहीं सकता। और इस मेहनत के अंदर जो हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल एबिलिटीज़ हैं वो भी सामने आ गई, और जो टीचर्स ने मेहनत की, बच्चों ने मेहनत की, और इसके अंदर सबसे बड़ी बात जो मैं देख रहा हूँ वो है रिसर्च की, कि जो बच्चों ने रिसर्च की है वो बहुत बढ़िया रिसर्च की है, क्योंकि रिसर्च करके उन्होंने प्रोग्राम को किया है। जैसे नाटक किया बच्चों ने, और जो पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन अतिशय की और दूसरे बच्चे की थी, बहुत अति सुंदर और बिल्कुल सही ढंग से, वैज्ञानिक ढंग से ये बताया है। क्योंकि जैन धर्म ये एक वैज्ञानिक धर्म है। वैज्ञानिक धर्म का क्या मतलब होता है? वैज्ञानिक धर्म का मतलब होता है जिसमें कॉज एंड इफेक्ट आता है। हमारा जो साइंस है वो क्या कहती है? कॉज एंड इफेक्ट। कुछ करेंगे तो उसका रिएक्शन होगा, एक्शन रिएक्शन, कॉज इफेक्ट। इसी तरह से जैन धर्म के अंदर भी हमारी जो कर्म फिलॉसफी है कि जैसा आप करोगे, जिस तरह से कर्म करोगे, जो बच्चा मेहनत करेगा वो पास हो जाएगा, जो बच्चा खेलने जाएगा, कंपटीशंस में हिस्सा लेगा, उसको मेडल भी मिलेंगे। तो इसी तरह से हमारे जितने भी काम होते हैं उनका हमें उसी तरह का फल मिलता है। अब ये तो जैन धर्म की बात हुई। अब जो हमारे त्योहार होते हैं, ज्यादातर त्योहारों के अंदर हम ये देखते हैं कि हमारे जो खाना पीना पार्टी ये चलता है, लेकिन ये जैनियों का इस तरह का त्योहार है जिसके अंदर कि हम जो सब लोग हैं वो त्याग तपस्या करते हैं, खाने पीने के अंदर महत्व नहीं रखते, बल्कि त्याग, व्रत, उपवास, धर्म, ध्यान, स्वाध्याय, अच्छी किताबें पढ़ते हैं। अब ये क्षमा पर्व क्यों है और क्षमा से क्या होता है? क्षमा पर्व का जो हमारे सबसे बड़े दुश्मन है वो हमारा अहंकार है, और जब हम क्षमा के भाव में आते हैं तो हमारा अहंकार क्षीण हो जाता है, अहंकार खत्म हो जाता है, हम शून्य में चले जाते हैं। तो इससे विनय आती है, विनय के साथ साथ उदारता आती है। जब हम दूसरे को माफ करते हैं या दूसरे से माफी मांगते हैं तो हम बड़े दिल वाले हो जाते हैं। तो इसलिए हमारे जो प्रैक्टिकल डे टू डे लाइफ के अंदर अगर हम दूसरों को टॉलरेट करना सीख लें, सहनशीलता हमारी बढ़ जाए, तो आपस में किसी तरह का भी कोई झगड़ा नहीं होगा। फिर हमें देना, उदारता, तो हमें अनेकांतवाद का सिद्धांत है। तो उससे क्या होगा कि हम कम चीजें अपने पास रखेंगे, जो हमारे पास फालतू चीजें उनको हम बांट देंगे। तो ये भी गुण जब भी आता है जब हम क्षमाशील हों, जब हम उदार हों। तो इन्हीं चीजों को अगर हम, छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, इनको अगर जीवन में अपनाएं तो मैं समझता हूं कि हमारा जीवन बहुत सुंदर, बहुत अच्छा बन सकता है। तो आपने इतना सुंदर कार्यक्रम किया, बहुत ही अच्छा बच्चों ने किया, रुचिका जी को, सभी टीचर्स को और सब प्यारे बच्चों को, सब बच्चों ने बहुत ही अच्छा किया। उनके लिए तो मैं उनके सामने नतमस्तक हूँ और उनको बधाई भी देता हूँ और आशीर्वाद भी देता हूँ और धन्यवाद भी करता हूँ, और आप सबका भी धन्यवाद करूंगा कि आपने इतना अच्छा प्रोग्राम किया। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय जिनेंद्र, मिच्छामि दुक्कडम।
Jai Jinendra sir, Michhami Dukkanam. Thank you very much. Now I will invite our able team leader, our dear Ruchika ma'am, to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Sarika ma'am. Jai Jinendra, everyone. Jai Jinendra, Director sir. Jai Jinendra to all the teachers and all the participants who are gathered here. Today, indeed, as Director sir said, I also found it to be such an awe-inspiring program. All the speeches, all the presentations that you did today, they were so very well researched and they were so very well presented. And you spoke with such conviction that we, of course, listened to you very carefully. And of course, the cherry on the cake was the last program that was presented so beautifully. It was such a beautiful program that every child performed very nicely, और जिस तरीके से हरीश सर और पूनम मैम ने एडिट करके उसको वीव किया था, so I think it was a flawless program presented very, very beautifully. And you know, when I first came to the school, then at that particular time, I was introduced to Paryushan Parv and I was introduced to the day Samvatsari. So initially, I approached this day with a lot of intrigue as to what exactly is this day. So later on, as I, understood perhaps a little bit of the significance that is behind the day, then I actually felt that it is much beyond than an idea. It is a wonderful experience in its own. And you cannot have this till the time you have actually experienced it. You cannot relate to the feeling that you have. It's such a liberating feeling that when you actually fold your hands and ask for forgiveness, this itself makes you so much humble. It itself is such a liberating feeling that you have to actually experience it to understand what does it mean. I hope all of you, the ones who have researched upon it, presented it so beautifully, have been able to get some taste of it. And to me, this is real ahimsa. To me, this is real ahimsa. Being able to forgive, being able to forget, that is real ahimsa. So somebody is saying something to you, but you are able to forget, forgive, and move ahead. That is real ahimsa. And we are, of course, in the middle of Paryushan Parv also. And I have been observing Director sir. I have been closely related to Sarika ma'am also. And of course, we have talked about this quite often. And what I have understood from them is that it is not only the rituals that are observed, which are very good rituals, which of course now in scientific world, now everybody is following those rituals. Apart from that, I feel it is this celebration of our spiritual awareness. How we are awakening ourselves spiritually. It is that we are surrounded by so many passions that sometimes we do not recognize that we are actually surrounded by these passions or evils. So these 8 days actually serve as that period wherein you are remembering and you are trying to evoke yourself spiritually. But as I said, yes, to each one, we have different levels of understanding. To each one, we have different levels of experience of this Parv. But I feel that if we actually try to imbibe these values in our real life, it will make us a wonderful, wonderful human being. I definitely agree that weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So it actually takes a very strong person to forgive and forget. So I thank you for all the wonderful speeches. I thank the entire team who has woven together this marvelous program together today. I thank Parul, I thank Lakshita ma'am, who have actually woven the entire week-long program. And each program was meticulously and flawlessly presented. So kudos to the entire team. Thank you so much. And at the end, I would just end by saying it's actually not an easy journey to get to a place where you forgive people. It is a very powerful place because that is where you get strong. So if you are able to forgive and forget, you are at a very strong place. Thank you so much. Michhami Dukram.
May I interrupt for a moment? मैं ये चाह रहा था कि जो हरीश जी ने प्रोग्राम बनाया है, इसके शुरू में जो स्लाइड है उसमें महावीर सीनियर मॉडल स्कूल लिखा हुआ है नहीं? अच्छा, उसकी एक स्लाइड बन जाए और ये प्रोग्राम की जो वीडियो है ये रुचिका जी आप ले लो और कल हम इसको कोर कमेटी में सारे स्टाफ में और जो दूसरे जो हमारे जैन एसोसिएशन से ऑर्गेनाइज है उनके अंदर हम इसको सर्कुलेट कर देते हैं।
सर इसके ऊपर हम महावीर सीनियर मॉडल लिख देंगे। आप
बस
हमने ये आज जल्दी में किया है तो
महावीर सीनियर मॉडल स्कूल सेलिब्रेट्स पर्यूषण पर्व, बस
ओके सर, ये आ जाएगा इसमें, लिख देंगे।
बस ये लिख करके रुचिका मैम को भेज देना, ताकि हम फिर इसको वाइडर ऑडियंस में जाएगा ना। देखो इतना अच्छा आपने किया है, बच्चे सोफे पे बैठे हुए हैं, माफी मांग रहे हैं, दादी को बना दिया आपने अपनी बेटी को, क्या कमाल का मेकअप करके। और बच्चों के जो डायलॉग, छोटे छोटे बच्चों को जो पीछे से डायलॉग बोल रहे थे, के साथ में डांस में इंक्लूड कर दिए।
सर हमने सभी क्लासेस को इंक्लूड करने की कोशिश की कि फर्स्ट से लेके और 12th तक के सभी एक हैं बच्चे इसमें।
इट वाज ए कंप्लीट प्रोग्राम इन इटसेल्फ। तो ये हमारे मैनेजमेंट के लोग देखेंगे और दूसरे लोग भी देखेंगे, तो उन सबको अच्छा लगेगा। मनस्वी वर्मा ने बहुत अच्छा किया है। थैंक यू मनस्वी, आई कैन सी यू स्माइलिंग, वेरी गुड, शाबाश।
पर्यूषण में कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए, सारा जीवन महावीर के नाम हो जाए। धन, शरीर और संसार को खूब संभाला, अब आत्मा के लिए कुछ काम हो जाए। तो इन्हीं शब्दों से मैं डायरेक्टर सर, प्रिंसिपल मैम, सभी टीचर्स, प्यारे बच्चों, सभी का धन्यवाद करती हूँ। और अंत में बस यही कहूंगी कि छोटा सा संसार, गलतियां अपार, आप सभी के पास है क्षमा का अधिकार। कर लीजिए ये निवेदन स्वीकार, क्षमा सभी से बारंबार, मिच्छामि दुक्कडम।
Thank you so much, Sarika ma'am. You wonderfully anchored the entire program today. I wish I could have the entire speech with me and reread it again and again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.